another opportunity to speak maybe later on today or tomorrow. But I want to use this opportunity to appreciate you both for the moral support, the strength that you've continued to exhibit, and most importantly for mobilizing, fundraising, and doing all that work. But above all, I want to appreciate the welfare effort. You comrades have been taking care of so many of our people who are injured, who, who are sick. You've taken care of burial expenses for our people who have been slain in the struggle and all that. So we want to appreciate you on behalf of this team here and on behalf of the leadership in Uganda. I thank you all and God bless you. People power, our power. I am convinced beyond doubt that we shall overcome and our struggle will end in victory as day follows night.
We'll be providing that presentation via email. We will broadcast it to you delegates, as we have a system that captured your email addresses, and we will be providing that to you all. The goal in this conference is to really talk about the patent issues that are concerning the people in the diaspora, and in line work with Kampala. But this, I just want to make it very clear, it's a diaspora event. We are the diaspora, and we would want to be able to have a strategy for future. How do we move forward? And these issues that we raised here in this program are issues that have been discussed before in the meetings, the various meetings. So we don't bring, or we don't call you in vacuum. We based off deliberations, a huge background of information, and we captured those important factors that affect the diaspora. Yes, we work with Kampala, and we should, because we want change. We are eager to support any party that will bring change in our home country. So with that, I would want to let you know that we will adjust programs. I was going to provide an update on technology, again, that to see how can we use technology to bridge the gap. Again, with the time, we will not present a PowerPoint presentation. Our presentation will be sent to you. However, we had partnered with Nico from Netherlands, and he was supposed to speak about those issues. We have internet concerns, and we've been disrupted, so we cannot really move forward with having a virtual event. So we will continue providing you with that information because, like I said, these issues are pertinent to the diaspora, and it's important that we are listened to, and it is important that we address these issues as the diaspora. We will move into welfare. Madame Dorothy, we will allocate time. We would want her to give her detailed report. Like the SG clearly indicated, we support the NUP party. The women, the children, the young people support NUP. So it is imperative that we should be in sync. We cannot work in vacuum. However, Kampala has to understand where we're coming from, and that's why we are here today. So, welfare, the welfare leader, and that is Madame Dorothy, she partnered with a UAE, Mr. David Sewankambo. Why do we invite people? We want to get people to speak their mind. We want people to bring their ideas, and then we are able to grow. We cannot gag people. We need to allow flow of information. That's how you grow. when you have and allow flow of information, there's growth. And when we were debating for months, for various months, we wanted to know what is the theme. We had people contribute. We had people, hours of what are the things that are pertinent to us. Personally, I would want to invest in something that I believe in. If I don't believe in it, then I should not be part of it at any cost. So, welfare is a very, very important component for the diaspora because it's dear to our hearts. If you're a mother, if you're anybody with empathy, you would reach out and help the young people, then help the people who are suffering, and help those who are in prison. So with that, Dorothy, the leadership she's providing with the welfare, it is important that we partner with her, and not only partner with her, but look for how do we strategize, how do we grow. So the reason I'm giving you this brief, again, is to set pace. Why are we here? Why did we organize for this conference in the first place? We are the diaspora. We have 47, if you look at the back, 47 chapters. And every one of these chapters is all over the globe. So how do we bring and gather together and form a common ground? How do we work together? We in the diaspora, we have an advantage. When you work and you're paid on time, when you work and earn a living, that is worth it. And if you're willing to invest in Kampala, and you would want accountability, you would want to know who you're working with, you would want to see what is the trend. Again, I emphasize, why are we here? We are here to come together, put a face to the various voices on Zoom. Have confidence that when you speak to Evelyn, you're speaking to me by face. It was amazing when we were managing this event, and very exciting. That's why my voice is sore, seeing everybody. It was very exciting to see Mr. Katavazi, to see Mr. Jumba in Karibu. Is that called Karibu? In down. It was amazing. I had never come to Boston, and here I am. So what is important, again, to set pace so that we go back to why are we here. Yes, there were disruptions, but we would want to go back to a direction. The theme is strategy for sustainability and strategy for the diaspora. So I just want to set that pace. We respect our leaders from Kampala. We want to partner with them, because when these individuals go out there and do whatever they do, they represent us. And we would want to partner with a party that cares for the people, that understands the people. That's why we in the diaspora are here. That's why each one of you is here and is supporting this conference. So again, we will listen to Madame Dorothy and her team. As I said, David from UAE has worked so hard. He has great thoughts. My role was to bring these individuals together and see what can you both work together, come up with a strategy. How can we, because we cannot every day come on a Zoom link at any one time and raise money for item X. If you're in America, that's not sustainable. You've got to have a strategy. You've got to think of that. We don't want to be told when to think. I'll give an example. Comrade Lumbi was here. He is someone that had everyone has a thought. Any human being can have a thought on anything. However, when trouble came, we as the diaspora, in 4 weeks, 4 days, we raised the money that was needed. Why? The question is why? We stand for the people. It's what you believe in. It's the people that matter. When you see a person dying, when you see somebody hurt, if you have empathy, and if you're Christian, even if you're not a Christian, the goal is how can I help? However, we need to have better, a way. We cannot always raise money on the fly. We cannot. We've got to lay strategy for our future. We live in America. We go through strategy courses. We learn, I bring my expertise as an IT manager because I see it in series of training. I take my time. I'm an IT expert. The portal that you all signed on was developed by myself and a comrade in UAE. So those are the things that we are looking for. Each one of you has a resource, has something that you're bringing on table. That is the goal. If you are good in one area, provide. If you have the money, give the money. What I believe in America is freedom of speech. I don't believe in a way where you don't allow dialogue, where you don't allow not listening to the people. So it is important to listen to the people. So in that note, why am I giving you this background? So that you get an understanding. When you look at the program, it's not in vacuum. The coordinators sat down. They listened to the people. When Winfred comes to me and say, Evelyn, we need money, she's got to explain to me for what? And she has to give me accountability. The minute I joined her team, the question was, where's the accountability? And in that, Mr. Karim Ntambi, I respect him. The reason why I joined, he took time to explain to me the importance of what People Power NUP is all about. So when someone takes time, you need to listen. You need to give that opportunity for each one of us to speak. So this is a diaspora event. And in the last discussion, because of the disruptions, we will have, again, we have challenges with technology of the internet. We will provide the link or the presentation on structures. Again, the structures, when I say we, because the question will say, who are you? I don't have to be a person. I contribute to NUP. So I have a right to question. I have a right to contribute. So it doesn't matter what title you have. What matters is your contribution. So with that, now that I have your attention again, I want us to set back to this conference, why we are here. We are here to plan and have a strategy for the diaspora. So I want to encourage you, speak up. I always tell, when I'm able to join the Zoom meetings, to encourage the leaders. Herself, when you listen from the community, write down, do bullet points, come back, present, don't talk. Zoom meetings on the fly with no response, with no reflect back. Don't make any sense. There's no follow-up. There is no nothing. That doesn't work. We live in the first world. We need to be smart. We need to act smart. That's why in 2 weeks, when we decided that we are going to have a retreat of this kind, I told Haman, we are going to develop a portal. We have to have a way to communicate to the people. We went back and forth. We came up with a portal. There were challenges. We spent sleepless nights. Like I said, UAE has a different time zone, and I have a different time zone, but we made it work. That gentleman, Eddie, is awesome. We've made friends for life. We were probably going to make more business together. I like smart people. So if NUP Kampala, I want to encourage you, tap into the resources of the people. There are people who are very smart, and they can bring and build you. If in any way you block that, interestingly, it will be a loss to the party. So it is important. I don't know how much I can stress it. I like documentation. Very detailed. Very, very detailed. So it is important to set a pace. And I want to encourage chapter leaders who are here, document, have that event. Don't do things on the fly. That's not how you sustain anything. And be accountable. Be accountable. So with that, we will eliminate the brief from Uganda because we have a hard stop. Otherwise, we'll be charged $2,000 staying here after 2. So again, Mr. Karim, I'm going to invite you to come. You know, the beauty of presenting something here on a slide, it comes from the head and from the heart. I believe your presentation, I read your paper, it's from your heart, it's from the hard work that you have. Joseph, come and speak about your, you know, you don't need to present because you do this daily. Speak about it. How can we encourage? How can we grow? So speak about that. Then, because welfare, again, is more detailed, because we want to be accountable. We are going to allow Madame Dorothy to provide her detailed welfare report. And thereafter, Dr. Kauma will be presenting with his team, Mr. Serunjoji. And again, we have smart people. It's amazing what you can get when you tap into the right talent. They will present on structures. What does it mean? And thereafter, we were hoping that the president will be closing this session. I'm going to step back and try and figure out if we can be able to have that experience. So if we don't have that experience, we apologize in advance. And with that, Karim,